Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. So this mug is from my apparel shop, Stampersdelightshop.com. If you want some cute apparel items, especially for the fall, go check that out. We are going to get started. Okay. So, again, for the apparel shop, it's Stampersdelightshop.com, where you can get some amazing, cute apparel for the crafter in your life or for yourself. We also have Donna and I have a Fun Fold Club, Donna Gray from Australia. All the links are below. If you'd like to join that club in the US, it's $50 each month. We pick a suite and we each do a fun fold with three different designs, and you do get some products shipped to your home. So definitely check that out. Starting September 1st, we have the Perfect Partners going on. And what that is 6 new dies that coordinate with stamp sets in the current catalogs. Only available for a limited time. So Trimming the Tree is one of them. The Yeti is another one. You're definitely going to want to check those out. Also, I want to remind everybody my online class for September is now posted, and that is the Sweetest Christmas. So just click on the link. It will tell you what is involved in my online class, such as you make 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each. You can get the online class. If you don't have the bundles, you can add those. And now I offer a sampler class. So whatever online class I'm doing, whatever stamp set I'm doing, the cards, I'm going to have a coordinating sampler, which you can add on and save $5 when you sign up for the card class, or you can do the sampler on its own. Another quick reminder that we have October 1st, the free virtual card making event. The link will be below, or is below, where you can register. That is a free event for anyone that wants to join. It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to buy anything, but they do give you a list of some of the bundles that will be used in case you want to pre-order those and get those ready for the free virtual card making day. Okay? All right. And last but not least, which is what I'm going to show you today, is the Cozy and Bright card kit. It's a new card kit on the stampinup.com/kits, and you're going to love this. And I'm going to show you some different things you can do with it, some alternatives. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera. Just another quick reminder, celebration is almost over. If you'd like to join my team right now, you can get 3 notebooks, this great planner, not the pen, great planner for 18 months. It's, oh my gosh, it keeps me sane. And it also comes with a stamp set and the 3 notebooks. But more than that, you get to be part of my team. Okay, and the kit is great. It's a great deal. You get 20 to 25% off of your purchases. Hostess rewards, saving money, enjoying demonstrator perks only. Customers, you get commission from people that buy from you, access to exclusive pre-purchased events, income opportunities, shopping from yourself, low quarterly minimum. And the other things that you get are me, and you get to be part of my team, the Stampers Delight team. We have a monthly team chat that's optional, but we have so much fun. We do virtual shares and other fun things online. I don't want to say events, but just fun things we do online. I also have a Business Builders Facebook group, and we do a monthly optional meeting on that, and we network some ideas to get you up and going and keep you going. You'll also get a welcome package from me and one-on-one coaching anytime you need it. I am here for you. So definitely check out joining my team for $99. You get $125 merchandise, your choice. And right now you get this great planner kit. Okay. So the kits come in these great boxes, which I love to use. You can actually set cards in there and wrap it up and give it to somebody as a gift. You can also take these boxes apart if you don't like to see the Stampin' Up! Logo. They actually come apart. I'm going to show you real quick. And you can actually put them together the opposite way and have just a regular box. So maybe it's something else you want to put in here. You get the idea, okay? So you can just do it this way. I save all my boxes. And then this would just flip this way. And then you could just put some paper inside, and it makes a nice gift box. Look at that. So don't throw these out. The thing I love about them is that when you get them, you can just store them flat until you need it. Okay? So don't throw those boxes out. Okay, so the Cozy and Bright kit, it's 12 cards. They show you the cards on the front, okay? So basically, they tell you step by step in here how to make the 12 cards, which they show the same card 12 times. That's great for a new stamper, or if you want to make some quick, easy cards, or you just want to get some Christmas cards done. All right, and everything you get is here. Here is the stamp set. It's kind of hard to see because I have mine all on blocks. Great sentiments that you can use with any other stamp set you want. And you get the block, you get your dimensionals, you get some twine. Not sure where my twine is. Should be over here somewhere. And you get Poppy Parade. There's the block. You get some dimensionals. And I'm going to show you some alternatives. Just looking for my twine, which I don't seem to have here. So we might have to wing that part of it. I'm not sure where I put it. Anyway, so what I'm going to show you first is the card that they show you how to make, which is right here. All right, I'm just going to run over and find my twine because I do need it. There we go. This is okay. So there's the twine. I might have grabbed the wrong one. Whatever. It comes with the twine. What can I say? It's early. All right. And so here is the card that they show you how to make. And of course, it's got the matching envelope. So let's put that one together first so I can show you how easy this is for new time stampers. And then we'll get into some alternatives. All right. So we have all these die cuts. They're already cut out for us. We can just put this together. And the first thing is, this is sticky. So this is going to go right down here. This one's going to go right on top. And I'm going to use dimensionals for that. Remember, the dimensionals do come with the card kit. Very quickly, I'm going to do all this because you can make this whole card kit, 12 cards, just like this, probably in about 30 minutes. I want a little bit more of that leaf to show. Okay, so here is my cinnamon sticks. And let me just grab a piece of that twine. And I'm going to wrap that around a couple of times here. All right, there we go. That's going to go right there. And of course, I have my sentiment. And this can go either way. Okay, whichever way you want. May this holiday warm your heart. Let's look for that one. And here it is. May the holiday warm your heart. I'm going to grab a piece of paper, blotter paper, and my mat. Because it is a photopolymer. Now, I'm not going to use my Poppy Parade ink spot. I like to use those as giveaways sometimes, so I'm using my Poppy Parade large one. May this holiday warm your heart. And when you look at this, you think of maybe having a cup of tea. Again, I'm going to grab some dimensionals. flip that over. Put that right there. Again, flipping this one over. I'm almost ready to open a new pack of dimensionals. I still have this outer edge to use. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Just like that. And then I have these little sticker pieces. Let's see how many I have left. I've been using them for other projects. So, oh, there's the other ones. So I am going to use, I think, the 2 here. I'm going to put the large one right here. And then a small one right here. That's all there is to that. You don't really need any gems if you don't want them, because it's got all that beautiful gold leafing on there. I'm going to stamp the inside. And may this holiday warm your heart. I'm going to use with All Is Cozy and Bright. All Is Cozy and Bright. And there's my card. So you can make 12 of those cards. Look how easy that was. And here is, again, the same one. Now you can also dress it up and use your Wink of Stella. And you're going to see that shortly. So let's look at some alternatives that I did. Keeping the main one right here so you can visualize that. So this is the one that they show you. Let me just give that a good burnishing. Should have done that. There we go. So there we have that. And I'm covering up my host code, but there's my host code for August. If you'd like to place an order with me, and it's $150, less than $150, you want to use that host code. All right, so what I did with this one, and remember, still shots will be on Stampersdelight.com. So I did the same card, basically the same card. Didn't use a lot, those little pieces, because I used them for something else. I added our red rhinestones here, and I did the card the opposite way. And back here, I used some Wink of Stella on just parts of it, not everything, on the pine cones. And of course, on the inside, that's where I put one of those little stickers. So that's an alternative, just by flipping it around the opposite way. The next alternative I did, I thought was kind of cute. I added, because this just reminds me of, an orange slice that needs to go with like pumpkin spice or orange spice tea or coffee for the holidays. So I took a piece of chai tea. I actually glued that down on the front of my card, but it can come off, and put that behind that orange slice. All Is Cozy and Bright. And then I just used dimensionals to put that on top of it. Orange You Glad It's Christmas. I thought that was perfect for that one. So that's another idea. The next idea I had, again, I did it the same way that they show. I used a different sentiment, and I used some of our beautiful gold shimmer ribbon behind it. So you can just add something like that to it. It changes the whole look of the card. Celebrate the season. And of course, the envelopes are already decorated for you. You could even add some Wink of Stella on that if you wanted to. The next one I did, and I'm just going to explain this with this card that I haven't done yet. Okay, so this card, this is what the cards look like. So I cut this in half and only used this portion of the card. Keep that in mind. So using this part of the card, I layered it onto some Poppy Parade. I did the oranges the opposite way. I added some red and green ribbon. And of course my sentiment. And I just layered it on the Poppy Parade, only using that half. And I cut it down, of course, 4 by 5 1/4. May this holiday warm your heart. I actually got 13 cards out of this kit, or 14 cards out of this kit. You can get more, but I just wanted to show you some alternatives. So that's the first one. Now, let's just take a look at, grab this. Okay, so again, using the front of this and this piece, what I did was I cut this in half, cut it diagonal, and I did the same thing with this side. I cut it in diagonal, and I layered them onto each other on a piece of white, and I was able to get two different cards out of that. So this is the opposite side. So here are my two cards that I got out of that. And these just remind me of snowflakes, cinnamon snowflakes. So there's two different cards that I made using just the one part of that card. All right. Then again, cutting up one of the cards, using this piece and this piece, what I did was I just layered it onto Poppy Parade. I trimmed this down and I made 3 panels. I layered those 3 panels onto this piece and then layered this onto my red. So I cut these into panels. I put this piece right here. I put those panels up here. And then I made a new card just to give it a different look. So the back piece right here is 4 by 5 1/4. That would be this piece. And then I just trimmed this down just a hair, not quite 3 3/4 by 5. And so you could just see a little bit of the green. Now, when you cut this into panels, what I did was 1 1/2 and then 1 1/2. So 1 1/2, 1 1/2. So the middle one is like 2 inches. So the middle panel is a little more or a little larger. But if you go to my blog, you'll see I have the measurements, okay? But you can use whatever measurement you want. So again, I layered that onto a piece of Poppy Parade. And then, because I cut these cards in half, I had one of these pieces left, one of these panels left. What I did was I took that panel and I ran it through the Merriest Frames embossing folder, which is this embossing folder. And I got this, and I layered that onto a piece of soft succulent, added some red ribbon, and of course I still had some of these pieces left, and then of course I used some gold sequins. And I had another card using that back panel because I did have that one left. And then I used just paper from Celebrate Everything because that's Poppy Parade. So I just grabbed that and made a matching envelope. Okay, the next one I did, told you I had fun playing with these, is this one. Now, when you look at this, it looks just like this card, other than where I put the sentiment, right? But what I actually did was I cut this down the middle and I layered it right onto the inside of my card so that when you look at it, it looks like a full piece. But when you open it, it's like that. So that's just another alternative. You could definitely let me know which one you like best. And I did use a lot of Wink of Stella on these. I don't know if I said that earlier. This one doesn't have it, but then I did end up using it on a lot of the other cards. The next thing I did was I took this card base. I'm going to just show you what I did right there. And I cut it right down the middle. You know where I'm going with this? And I made 2 tags. And then the inside of the Orange You Glad It's Christmas, I thought that was perfect for the front of somebody's package. And then, that's the bad one. You saw my little blob there. To and from, I used from Celebrate with Tags. Okay, so I was a little heavy-handed here, and I got some red there, but I'm not going to worry about that. And I added some of that gold ribbon. So I did use the Celebrate with Tags, the to and from, for that. So I cut that card in half, and now I've got 2 tags to put on to 2 gifts. My last one, and you've seen me do this before, I'm sure, with the paper pumpkin kits, but I knew this would look really great with this card. So this is the card, and again, they show you to do it this way. I did it this way because I actually scored that in the middle, and I used that other orange right here to make it an easel card, quick, easy easel card. So that's the way it would look in the mail. And when they get it, they would open it and just put it like that. So let me just flip the camera so you can see that it's an easel card. Okay, so let me show you real quick how I did that one. So this was the card base, and I'm going to bring in, and I only have this one left, so I better not cut this instead of scoring it. All right, so I am going to move that out of the way. I'm going to score this at 2 3/4. Nope, 2 1/2. It doesn't really matter. This is 4 1/4, so I could do 2 3/4. I'm going to do 2 1/4 rather. But no matter how you do it, it's going to lay back down flat. Just going to do that a couple of times. I am going to score it really well. And then when I bring in my pieces, which should be over here somewhere. There we go. Okay, I got some leftover pieces here that I'm going to be using for that. I want to make sure I got them all because I think something's missing. Maybe not. Okay. So with the leftover pieces, I'm going to do another card here. There it is. Okay, here's my other pieces that I was looking for. All right, so the first one I'm going to use, of course, is the large one. And when I lay that down, I'm only going to glue part of it down. You don't want to glue the whole thing down because you want this to open up just like that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to grab some of that twine. This kit is so much fun. And I'm just going to wrap it around. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to add my Wink of Stella. Sometimes I forget and I do that afterwards, but it's okay. You can get it on there afterwards. Let's even add some on here. I think I need to redo this. Let me just squeeze a little bit more out. I want it very festive. See, I just willy-nilly just grab that, put some all over here on these little guys. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to take the twine and I am going to wrap that around, tie that in a bow. I love making these quick easel cards because they're really nice. People can leave them on their desk or on their mantles. And then this one I'm going to put on this side. You can see how that one is. I'm going to put that on that side. So I am going to grab, I'm going to grab my new dimensionals here. And this, I'm going to add a couple here. Lay that right there. Making sure that it still stands up. I'm going to grab the sentiment. Celebrate the season. And this one I'm going to put, let's see which one I want to use. I don't want to celebrate the season. Let's see, orange glad. Nah, I'm going to use the wishing you a Merry Christmas. So let's grab that one. And my mat. All right, and this is going to go right down here. So I think I'll use dimensionals on that too. That I can put all the way across because that's going on the bottom. So again, when they look at the card, it looks like that. Then on the inside, we're going to stamp Celebrate the Season. So I'm going to move this out of the way so I don't get it. Let me put that right there. Celebrate the Season. And then we want that to stand up. So now I'm going to grab these pieces. And in order to keep that standing up, I can't lay it down like that because it's not going to hold it up. I'm going to put some dimensionals here. And that will keep it where I want it. I'm actually going to put 4 on there. And then you can put it wherever you want it. I'm going to put it right up there so it holds it in place. Now, once you do that, you really do want to, again, give it a good burnishing here so that it stands up. And then I have all these cute little snowflakies. I want to use them up. So I'm just going to add a couple of those here. And a smaller one up here. And then I think I'll add some of them on this. So that looks like it's right behind there. And this one we're going to add right there. And then I got one more. Let's see, where do I want to put this one? Maybe right there. So that is my card there. Now I need to embellish it. I am going to bring in, let's see, what do I want to bring in to embellish this one? I think I'm going to bring in the red rhinestones because it's got, I used the gold sequins here, but it does have a lot of gold. So let's bring in those red rhinestones. And I can go ahead and, you don't have to do every berry if you don't want. I actually like the way it looks with all the berries. And for the price of these, I can use as many as I want. And let's do a couple down here. I'm going to go crazy with these rhinestones. I'm even putting them right in here. Look at that. You can never have enough rhinestones. So let's put one here and one here. Never enough rhinestones. And they're red. Everybody always asks me what my favorite color is. And I guess everybody thinks it's pink because my room is pink and everything does tend to be pink. I also love red. Okay, so there we go with that. And of course, here's my matching envelope. So we have our cards. So I hope you enjoyed the Cozy and Bright Christmas kit. You can purchase this now. Everything is below. I'll bring in the cards one more time. And remember, still shots are on Stampersdelight.com. So all these different alternatives, you can check them out. And this one I explained how to make them, but I'll give you the dimensions of that one. That one is where I cut them diagonally. This one, of course, I cut the front. There's this one. That's the original, the one with the tea bag. You could even grab that new tea set that we have and put a teacup there. And then, of course, this one. And we have our 2 tags. Oh my gosh, how much fun. I hope you enjoyed my video today. Definitely share my videos. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do send out random messages to people on both YouTube and Facebook. If you get a message from me that says, contact me, you want a free card, you definitely want to email me with your address or private message me so I could send you a free card. Until next time, keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.